taking the first Drake, the first Grubs, might be possible too, given the draft they're showing. They have a lot of strength. Now, where the benefits come in for top esports, Gangplank, I like a lot this game. I think that playing Callista and even Talia into Gangplank, I mean, if you walk into any of those barrels can't really be contested. You have a way to play out of I think it has to be versus Triforce. It's more of a choice, but by ignoring that, I don't know the ramifications for either. We can move on.
Good time. Like clockwork. It's 5:30 coming. It's so bad. Is he gonna I thought he was going to jump over, try to smite it. Ends up going for the safer option.
Yeah, Bard showing was a lot, though.
Alone. Handshake does go wide. Nice usage of the Valkyrie. Vampire's going to bail out. They're going to try to get this kill before it expires, but it will not happen. It's a 1-for-1 with First Blood going over to the Corki.
I know first. As again, Dragon. These first two Drakes, when you have Vi Callista, if you do not rip these on time and secure them for yourself, your game gets very hard. But they have taken, I think, the necessary first two steps in a game where you're going to play Vi Callista in your draft of getting the first two dragons in your name. That has been done for JDG. Yeah.
Success.
Uh-huh. We'll see what happens from here, though.
From Honkyu, able to survive a 3v1 that Top Esports threw at him, and now Jachi's going to face the same fate. Remember what happened a few minutes ago. No bailout even going to be needed this time as Junja gets the kill and makes it 2-1.
Yeah, the handshake hit this time.
By Top Esports. Is it worth it to fully focus on the bottom lane? Seems like so far it's worked out, but Honkyu going to get re-dove as Nio says, forget me not, I'll be right back here. Takes him down with a cycle at this point in the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine for Cream. I'm watching Corki's lane be frozen against him, and I just don't see a way where Top can break this on the map. And that has me a bit more concerned.
Anyway, uses the magical journey right into Junja's face. There goes the ulti from Vampire. Forces Cream's flash. And Junja's still going to go forward, but he's going to be taken very low quickly. The bailout, though, saving him for a little bit. Able to get one more Vault Breaker off, and that means that Gala can go wild. Here he flashes, almost finishes off Fengyue with that final spear. But regardless, a good trade overall for JDG. They go 2-for-1.
Yeah, I don't know what Junja was doing there. It ended up kind of working, but I felt like we banana combo twice on Vi, and then we kind of found it in the end. As I do want to credit Vampire. I actually really like the hostile takeover. I know that it didn't necessarily hit on Cream, but forcing the flash out, and in that scenario, in that timer, it's kind of hard to hit Aurora as Renata, and I actually kind of think the hostile takeover is what won them this fight. As that fight, frankly, I mean, it didn't grant the turret. It didn't grant any priority over Bot and River. Xiaosh is here first, and the GP and Top Esports are fighting an uphill battle as Nio's going to be split, maybe.
We've got our top laners duking it out in the mid lane as the Dragon has been started up by TES. Cream dashing forward, uses the weirding dash on out. Ulti's already traded between the top laners, and the Between Worlds is big. Will it be big enough? Xiaoshu just out-duels 369 in the mid lane on his own. The Tempered Fate will buy some time, but it is too little and too late for TES. It is an absolute wipe for JDG as they get 4 kills for none.
I thought the trade of 369 onto Xiaoshu early on was actually quite good in chunking out the Renekton, kiting him out, but Xiaoshu takes the all-in.
And the goal lead around 2 to 3K, never fully able to break it open. This is, I think, the largest lead that they've had in this series so far.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not letting up. We spent a lot of time talking about
dodge there from Honkyu, able to get away from that initial damage, and Cream's able to whip back and forth with Between Worlds as well. Tempered Fate landing here onto the Talia, but it's only to delay the eventual collapse from JD Gaming because Gall and the Vampire are on the way, and the Weaver's Wall coming out from Honkyu as well. Seismic shove not connecting, and so JDG will instead turn their sights to the top tier 1.
It's kind of an equally desperate timer from JDG.
Oh, they're going forward again. They're going to flash away, but in goes the hostile takeover, and whee! There goes Junja onto Fengyue through the magical journey. Gala finishes off GG. 1. He's got a double, looking for the third. It's Cream. He's not long for this world, as looks like the game ended a little early for our liking. JDG just dominating that
with tempting blows, and the Callista being here guarantees the smite. It's going to make the soul pretty hard to secure too. As JDG going to make sure they put it all in spectate, it would instantly die. and there was an OQ where we were spectating Grapes, and we found that bug a bunch.
Just saying, we've had a lot of experience with it. Not on the LPL though, but we'll see how this one does end up finishing. And it looks like we know the end to this story. It's Gala getting another kill. It is the bot lane tier 2 being opened up. This was about the same area where game 1 ended in the opposite. And for Top Esports, this time JDG look like they're in control.
I really feel like things went wrong for Top when they abandoned Jotchi to be Dove twice. Even the 1-for-1, I mean, again, that's where it was more valuable for JDG because the experience was able to go over to Gala, who lived throughout the skirmish. And the wave was set up better for Gala, who lived throughout the skirmish. I think that the heavy mid-focus from Top Esports this game, I mean, I can kind of see trying to slow down Hongq, but I think abandoning Jotchi to beat Dove twice for that, wrong timers from Feng Yue, which is what got this game, I think, so out of hand so fast in favor of JDG is Top. Okay. Desperation point.
Gonna come in, it's will be Cream, goes face first into a 1v5, and in goes the hostile takeover. Jotchi with a self-sabotage onto his jungler. It's a double kill for Gala, a teleport into the base, and JDG looking to control game number 2. And they will do it in emphatic fashion.
I think the last 2 fights that Top Esports opted themselves into to try and bring this one back, I think they deserve to lose in pretty fantastic fashion. As the last 2 fights, not very close, as Top Esports, I think, looked with a little bit more desperation than pre-planning in this game. And JDG gonna put the finishing touches on this one, and even up the series 1-1.
369, the final death. Didn't get an opportunity to do much on his signature champ. A 16-kill lead for JD Gaming as they took advantage and even up our series at 1-1.